So what's up everyone? Welcome to the Bitter Ink, and today we are going to be looking at the premium DX Zein Driver from Kamen Outsiders. So let's take a quick look at the box and all. As you can see, we have the driver and Kamen Zein right here. Yep. And on the side we got Zein and the driver by itself. Very epic. Turn around to the right side of the box. We get Kamen Zein doing a different pose. And got the progress key and the 5 cards that come with Zein's driver. And if we look on top, we actually get a look at the 5 cards. And the 5 cards we get are Cross Saber, Ultimate Revi, Ultimate Vice, DX Zein, and the Dimension card. And just a quick note, these are actually 1-to-1 scale for those who care. These are 1-to-1 scale with the cards in real life, and yeah, that's a neat fact, I guess. And if we take a look on the back, we get, of course, a beautiful box art with Zein and like a portal, you know, from the show. And we get cards that he uses in the said show, Kamen Outsiders, which I think it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good for how stupid it is. And I guess we'll take a look at the bottom. Why not? Get warning. Please do not let children under 3 years play with this, because this is a choking hazard right here. And it comes with batteries and stuff. Well, actually only comes with button batteries. You have to get your own batteries right here for the driver. And without further ado, I guess we'll just move on and take a look at the products. Now, here is all the stuff that is included with the premium DX Zein Driver. We get, obviously, the belt. Very nice gold and white belt, you know. Same type of belt strap you see on like Build and 01. Obviously, because this is a 01 driver to those who don't believe he is. So just toss the belt aside. And then we get the 5 cards. You know, Cross Saber. And on the back, you get Zein's logo. And the barcode is unique because you can't tell. These cards are basically like the Decade cards, but these are made for Zein. So I don't have a Decade driver, the CSM versions or the Neo Decade, so I can't really test them out, but people have, and it does nothing. So these barcodes are probably going to be used for another CSM Decade driver. So Cross Saber. Then we get Ultimate Revi. Oh, it's same back, unique barcode. Get just Ultimate Vice. Yep, same back, and unique barcode. And then the fan favorite, DX Zein. Yes, everybody loves Geats. And unique barcode, same back. Dimension now is a special case, since it is a very, very unique card, I would say. Because it has multiverse on the back. You know, can't be a sci-fi show without a multiverse, of course. And unique. Don't know if Dimension will be included into a CSM DK driver, Deca driver, but we'll see in the future. Now, the progress key, same mold as, you know, Amazing Caucasus and Eden. Very low, very nice white and gold. And if we open it, you see the print. As Legend Riders, they have this kind of style. And of course, the printing error. It's supposed to be flipped, but Bandai has a QC issue, so they're probably going to issue like a new progress key for those who bought the Zein Driver. And now, the actual main part of the show, the Zein Driver. Very beautiful blue, white, gold, and of course plastic black and silver. Yes, silver, can't forget. And let's turn it on. That's all we get. No annunciation, but still something. And if we hold down this button, of course there's a button, it's premium, we get three versions of how we can put on the driver. That was the first one. And the basic one. Now the first one when I turned on the driver was the regular one. The second one when I did that was the takeover mode, and the third one I don't know what it was. I think it was for the other guy. I don't know, but there it is. Now there's some dialogue that I will roll through. I'll probably just play like 5. ここまでご苦労様です。あとは私が裁きを下しましょう。この次元の救世主です。悪しき心を持つ者には天罰を下す。乱用悪しき心を宿す人間を呼び寄せるために有効利用させてもらっただけだ。仮面ライダーゲーム。確率はゼロではない。Alright. Now I think it's the time where we go into the Henshin. Actually, I think we gotta look at the progress key sounds. So let's pull the tab. That's the on-off switch. And first sound we get, of course. Oh, damn. That's great. That's great. Anyways. And then if we hold it down, we get the Henshin. That's all the sounds that comes from the Zein progress key. So now, I think we should get into the Henshin. Now, I've brought out my own version of, essentially the rider can. If anybody gets that reference, but this is what I will be using to accurately display, thing. This driver with the belt on. So, yeah, that's that. Alright, so now let's get into the Henshin. Damn. Alright. It's very epic. No. So, if we try to do with the dialogue button, no new dialogue, the dialogue's all the same. So, if we must do, I think, finisher. So, we just push the progress key and so, if we don't know, Zein doesn't have an actual, solo finisher, because the Justice Punishment is actually used from his finisher with Ultimate Vice, which, thing. So, I think we should go into the execution mode. So, let me just see if I can find Cross Saber. I found it. Cross Saber. And if we scroll through the button here, we get... Okay, I just cut myself off. We get the base modes of the Kamen Riders. Kuga, Agito, Ryuki, Fights Blade, and so on. But we have a final form here. Now, how do we access the final forms? That's a good question. I just told myself. We hold down the button. Now that is how you know you're in final form mode. So, press down.
Agito, shining form.
Agito Shining. So, we have to scroll through, which is not ideal, but it's something.
Ryuki survive. Fights. Blaster form. Blade. King form. Armed Hibiki. Kabuto. Hyper form. Tengo. Liner form. Kiba. Emperor form. Decade. Complete form. Double. Cyclone Joker Extreme. Oz. Psodila combo. Force. Cosmic States. Wizard. Infinity Style. Gaim. Kiwami Arms. Drive. Type Tridron. Ghost. Mugen Damashi. Exile. Muteki Gamer. Build. Genius Form. Grand Geo. 02.
No. We've made it. Very long way. No. Alright.
Cross Saber.
Now we insert it here. Now this part's gonna be allowed, but here we go. We pull this back and we let it ride. And then we push this. Now, you're wondering, oh, I've shredded my card. Oh no, you just wasted a card. Nah, because Bandai is actually, coming up with some ideas. There's actually a lever you pull here, and it was a fake card, and the actual card actually gets stored behind the fake insert. What am I saying? So, yay, reusable card. So now, I think we should get into the rest of the cards, Ultimate Revi. Let's go.
Ultimate Revi.
And then we insert it. And we let it shred. Okay. Yes, the Giffard finish. Now, Ultimate Vice.
Ultimate Vice.
Damn. Now, what I said from before, the Justice Punishment is actually the Ultimate Vice finisher, so I'll just do it again. Now, that must have been very boring for you to watch, but Ultimate Vice. Silly little guy. Now we get the fan favorite. Of course, I'll say it again. Fan favorite. Fan favorite. Your favorite. He is your favorite. Wait a second. I forgot. There it is. Now, now there is a special dialogue phrase if you scroll through the dialogue button. I'll just scroll through. Of course, Geats' favorite, thing to do when he's Geats 9, he likes to. Gotta be quiet. Gotta be quiet when Geats is talking to you, Now, I'll just show you that the cards don't actually matter, because there's no reader in the Zein Driver, so I'll just Super 1, Ultimate Revi, Super 1. Now there's actually
全て赤心少林拳で終わらせましょう
there's actually a dialogue for Super 1 now.
Super Rider Deathman Kick!
Now I was all over the place right there, but I think you get the gist. There's a voice line for when Zein does his Super 1, you know, he's telling that glare impersonator that he's about to do the Super 1 kick. Zetsuman kick. Sorry if I fumbled that, but you get the gist. You know, used Ultimate Revive, achieved Super 1 sounds. All the sounds come from Zein. Now, if we were to do base modes, it would be the final form finishers. They weren't bothered to add base mode finishers, but you get what you get. You know, $200, you get this. And agree to disagree. This is a good driver. So now, Dimension. Dimension's a special case because he doesn't come from the progress key. He actually comes from the driver itself. So if we hold down the dialogue button, we get Dimension. So now we can achieve Dimension. Amazing. We love portals opening up. There we go, Dimension. So we are going to actually shred some cards. So I'm gonna shred some different cards. You know, I got Kemi's Hopper 1. Of course, we love Hopper 1. Well, too bad he's going into the execution chamber. These guys are a bit thicker than the Zein cards, but they still fit. Luckily enough. So we can just shred Hopper 1. Now, nothing came out because I didn't press the button, and you can just, you know, press buttons and stuff, and I think it won't say it, you know. No, there's no Gav ride card, there's no inclusion of it, but this is my version of the Gav card. I'm gonna take the Gav Kemi card, and we're gonna shred it. Of course. Of course. Alright. So, I'm gonna de-transform now. So we just pull this out and... Okay. Of course, we love a driver that can just have a de-transformation sound, you know. It's very lovely, very beautiful, very peak, just like Outsiders and Geats. Yeah, not a hot opinion or anything or something. What now? Let's see what happens if we use a different progress key. So I'm not gonna pull the tab out. and
Jump.
jump. And then we're just gonna insert it like so.
Zein Rise. Grasshopper's ability.
That's it. That's it. Now, I'm not gonna push it in. I'm not gonna do the finisher since it's just gonna be the justice punishment. I don't think we need to see that for a third time. So, we'll just move on with our day. Now, no, I have 02, of course. We love the upgrade form. So let's just pull that out. Wait 1 second. Wait a second, I forgot to put the tab in for Rising Hopper. Don't want it to explode on me, just in case. So now, use 02. Insert it. Now I think it sticks out like a sore thumb. That's great. Okay. Of course, again, not gonna do the finisher. Wait. Yeah, nah. Shouldn't. Unless you guys want to see the Justice Punishment again, leave it down in the comments below. Yes. Do it. So let's de-transform. Gotta love it. Just putting the tab in for 02. Again, don't want it to explode. Thank goodness. And we got the special one, 03. Of course, these two appear in the same show. So, let's see what happens if we fuse them. Fusion. Ha. God damn it, dude. Damn it. I did it again.
They're outsiders' ability.
No!
03 jump!
I'll save 03 for if I do a review on 03. So it's Henshin.
03 rise! 1 prediction, 2 intelligence, 3 circle, go beyond, 1, 2, 3, Kamen Rider, 03! Is there arc?
Guys, is there arc? Guys, is there arc? Very nice. Malice and thing. What was Zane's thing again? Justice? Yeah, justice. Of course, justice. Justice punishment. Ha ha ha. Right. Wait a second. I just remembered. Wait.
Life on!
Let's life on this bad boy.
Life on! Go to next singularity.
Guys, go to next singularity. We love it. We love it. I love 03. So let's de-transform. Boom. Okay. Okay, so now that concludes our review of the Premium DX Zein Driver from Bandai, of course. And I'd say it's a pretty good driver. Would you need to buy it? Probably not. Probably not. I bought it because I wanted to. But if you can find a third-party seller that's selling it for a cheap price, maybe you should pick it up for its unique essentials, you know. And the QC issue on the Progress King, not a very good start. But even when it's in the driver, you can't even see the logo. So you wouldn't be able to tell on the shelf. Now, if you want to, leave down in the comments of what you think about Zein and its driver. Zein in general, of course. If you think he's cool or not, if you like Outsiders, if you want to leave a comment down below, feel free to do so. I'm not asking you to, but if you want to. So, till next time. I don't know. Till next time, but till next time. I'll see you again. Bye.